Hello, and welcome to Legacy Curious. I'm your host, David Gravelle. In this episode, we'll be introducing the most effective way to protect, grow, and share a legacy. The strategy I'll be sharing with you today will ensure your wealth is a legacy rather than a memory. This generational family strategy is called Waterfall Trust. Now imagine setting up your family for financial security for multiple generations. Are you worried about how your children will provide for themselves and how they will be able to save for a house and afford their own families? What will happen to you if you become sick and can't earn enough to pay your medical and living care bills? What will your spouse do without your business earning money for retirement? Establishing a waterfall trust for your family will allow you to save, grow, and share your wealth just like the Rockefellers. Hello, ChatGPT. This is David Gravelle from Legacy Curious. And today I'd like you to be an expert on waterfall trusts. Could you please answer what a waterfall trust is and how it differs from traditional trust structures?
Great question, David. A waterfall trust is a structured estate planning tool designed to distribute assets in a tiered or sequential manner, much like a waterfall cascading down multiple levels. Unlike traditional trusts, which may distribute assets all at once or based on simple conditions like reaching a certain age, a waterfall trust ensures that funds flow through designated tiers, prioritizing different beneficiaries and purposes along the way. Typically, it works by first allocating funds to essential needs, such as debts, taxes, or charitable donations, before distributing remaining assets to designated heirs or beneficiaries in stages. This structured approach offers greater control, asset protection, and tax efficiency.
What are the main advantages of a waterfall trust in estate planning?
Great. The main advantages of a waterfall trust in estate planning include 1. Controlled asset distribution. Instead of a lump sum payout, assets are distributed in a structured, tiered manner, ensuring financial stability for beneficiaries. 2. Tax efficiency. By allocating funds strategically, the trust can help minimize estate taxes, capital gains taxes, and other financial burdens. 3. Asset protection. Helps safeguard wealth from creditors, lawsuits, and even potential mismanagement by heirs. 4. Incentive-based distributions can be structured to release funds based on milestones, such as education completion, responsible financial behavior, or business growth. 5. Philanthropic planning enables donations to charities or family foundations at different levels before the remaining assets flow to heirs. 6. Multi-generational wealth transfer ensures assets are preserved and passed down over generations without being depleted too quickly.
Thanks, ChatGPT. How does this structure help with wealth preservation and distribution across generations?
Great question. A waterfall trust helps with wealth preservation and distribution by ensuring that assets are strategically managed and passed down in a controlled and sustainable way across multiple generations. First tiered distribution approach. Instead of an immediate lump sum, assets are released over time in structured stages, preventing rapid depletion and promoting long-term financial security. 2. Trustee oversight. A designated trustee ensures that funds are distributed according to the trust's terms, protecting against poor financial decisions or external risks like lawsuits and divorce settlements. 3. Investment growth. Assets within the trust can be invested, allowing wealth to grow while providing distributions, ensuring continued financial benefit for future generations. 4. Protection from heirs, creditors, and taxes. Since the assets remain within the trust, they are shielded from personal debts, legal claims, and excessive taxation, preserving wealth for heirs. 5. Multi-generational planning. Some waterfall trusts include provisions that set conditions for grandchildren and even great-grandchildren, ensuring family wealth continues for decades.
Thanks, ChatGPT. Now tell me, what are the key components that need to be included when setting up a waterfall trust?
When structuring a waterfall trust, there are several key components that need to be carefully planned and included. 1. Grantor's intent and objectives. Clearly outline the goals of the trust, such as wealth preservation, controlled distribution, tax efficiency, or protecting heirs from financial risks. 2. Trustee and successor trustees. Assign a reliable trustee to manage the trust and specify successors to ensure continuity in administration. 3. Beneficiary tiers and distribution rules. Define how different levels of beneficiaries, children, grandchildren, etc., receive distributions, including conditions they must meet, e.g., age milestones, education requirements. 4th, asset management and investment strategy. Set guidelines on how the trust assets will be managed, invested, and grown over time. 5. Tax planning and protection strategies. Utilize tax-efficient structures such as irrevocable status, generation-skipping tax provisions, or charitable giving components to optimize wealth transfer. 6. Spendthrift and protection clauses. Include provisions that protect beneficiaries from creditors, divorces, or financial mismanagement. 7. Flexibility and exit clauses. Allow for adjustments to the trust based on unforeseen circumstances, such as changes in tax laws or family dynamics.
Thanks again. Who should be named as trustees and beneficiaries, and how does this cascading distribution work?
When setting up a waterfall trust, choosing the right trustees and beneficiaries is crucial for ensuring smooth wealth distribution across generations. Trustees. Primary trustee. Usually a trusted family member, attorney, or financial professional who manages the trust according to its rules. Successor trustees. Named individuals or institutions who take over if the primary trustee is unable or unwilling to serve. This ensures long-term stability. Corporate trustees, optional. A bank or trust company can be appointed to provide professional oversight, particularly for large or complex estates. Beneficiaries and cascading distribution. The waterfall concept refers to structured distributions flowing from one generation to the next. Here's how it typically works. Primary beneficiaries, usually the grantor's spouse and children. They receive distributions first, often structured to cover living expenses, education, or milestone-based payouts. Secondary beneficiaries. Once primary beneficiaries reach their designated payout limits or pass away, the remaining assets cascade down to grandchildren or other designated heirs. Tertiary beneficiaries and charitable giving. If any wealth remains, it can be passed to future generations, charities, or even reinvested for long-term family benefits. This structured flow prevents rapid wealth depletion and ensures financial security for multiple generations while keeping assets protected.
Excellent. And for my last question of this episode, how do we ensure the trust aligns with the guarantor's wishes while maintaining flexibility?
Great final question for this segment. Ensuring a waterfall trust aligns with the grantor's wishes, while maintaining flexibility requires a balance between clear directives and adaptable provisions. Here's how it can be done. 1. Clear trust document and objectives. The grantor should work with estate planning experts to draft a detailed trust document outlining their specific wishes. This should include conditions for distributions, investment guidelines, and long-term goals for wealth preservation. 2. Trustee discretion with guardrails. Granting the trustee discretionary powers allows them to adjust distributions based on beneficiaries' needs. However, guardrails, like predefined milestones, financial reviews, or advisory committees, help ensure the original intent is respected. 3. Staggered or conditional distributions. Setting up age-based, milestone-based, or education-related distributions ensures wealth isn't mismanaged. Adjustments can be included for unexpected circumstances, like disability provisions or changes in tax laws. Fourth Amendment clauses and trust protectors. Including amendment provisions allows for updates in response to new laws or family circumstances. A trust protector, a neutral third party, can be given the authority to modify terms if needed, ensuring both stability and adaptability. By structuring the trust this way, it remains aligned with the grantor's vision while allowing enough flexibility to meet the changing needs of future generations.
Thanks for your help, ChatGPT, and to our audience. I trust this was very informative on what family waterfall trusts are, how they're used, and the key components. In our next episode, we'll talk about how insurance plays a major role in continuing that wealth through generations. As always, I'm your host, David Gravelle, and this has been Legacy Curious.